Hi, ArteDar, Day 2, Marion's 31-day challenge. Trying to get some projects done that I had started and didn't finish. This one, it might give you a little bit of goosebumps. The story is June 2011, I was going to A.J.C's For All Art Convention in Rochester, New York, and we had workshops and live swaps and trading A.J.C's and having a great time. Anyway, I joined a workshop with Amy Sargent, Amy Ferry, screen name at A.J.C's For All, and her workshop was on altered books. Of course, I had to jump in there because I absolutely love doing altered books. This particular book I bought at a local thrift store that's run by the church, and the church uses the money to help fund their projects and take care of them. Anyway, had to get to the section where they had old books, because old books that are hand sewn right like this, I stuck this tape in here so you can see the stitching, make the best for altered books if they're not too old and worn out. But anyway, the story is, the very first book that I reached for and grabbed, I liked the color and the size of it and everything, and when I pulled it out and saw the title, Shannon's Way, and the A.J.C, take off the rest of the name, it just about made my hair stand on end. My namesake, Aunt Darlene, had a daughter that unfortunately at a very young age had an auto accident and died. So I know in my heart of hearts, and I might creep some people out and I might not, that the angels were with me and said, take this book. Call it coincidence if you want, but I call it the angels calling me, and they do quite often. So I took the book, we did the purging. In this particular book, you go to each of the signatures, and in the middle of the signature, like I said, you will find that stitching, and that's where you start to pull your pages out. Do about a third of your book, so that when you have your stuff added to it, it's going to close. Tonight I have a lot of stuff added extra in it just because it's special. I actually only got the pages purged and glued together. There's several pages glued together to make them nice and heavy for the altered art. At Rochester, I only got one page done while I was there. I only had one picture of my cousin, Shannon. Shannon Johnson Patowiski, born May 1st, 1966, and died January 9th, 1993, and had a baby boy. And it's kind of heartbreaking, but this book was meant to be, and it's all about girly girl stuff. She was a beautician. She was just getting her own beauty shop opened, and unfortunately she didn't get to follow through with her dream after taking all the school. But it says, see into life, don't just look at it. And then just a little bit of mixed media, where I did some gesso painting over the pages and spattered it and stuff. And I thought this was appropriate for this beginning of the book. It says, listen for angels hovering near, whispering words you are longing to hear. Love is not over, love is not gone, now and forever the spirit lives on. So this is Juicy Couture and our Shani. Everybody in our family ends up with a I-E or a Y at the end of their name. I don't know, it's just something that we do. So tonight, this is the page spread that I got done. It's another Tim Holtz die cut. This is one of my drawings that very often I'll take something that I drew and I'll print it out, and then I'll just embellish it a little bit, add more Prismacolor pencils and whatnot. So I put her on, and I do believe that this is a K & Company plastic die cut. Put her on like what looks like a little mirror. One of my drawings. This has the pocket, as you can see. It has spattering of Glimmer Mist and tissue paper as binder behind this with gel medium. And this is a picture of my Aunt Darlene, my namesake, and myself. Last year we were at Aunt Peggy's, her sister, my aunt's 80th birthday party. Can you believe 80? This is an old coffee filter that well, not old, it wasn't used with coffee yet, but I call it old because I liked it grunged up. A lot of the girls are making flowers, and boy, would I ever love to have some Prima product to use instead of having to always make everything from scratch. I do have some Prima, but not a lot, and I just adore it and love it. Wouldn't it be nice to have some more bling down here? I bet. Here's a few more tags I can add. Like I said, she was all girly girl, and these aren't 2X rated. I mean, they're just the vintage black and whites of the girls back in the day and what they looked like in their stockings, and I thought they'd be cute to add in there. I won't do any of the nudes. I mean, I do have nudes that definitely will be putting those girls in there. It's not pornographic to me. It's just girly girl stuff. I like this one better with the little stockings and things. So that's what I accomplished today, and I appreciate Marion giving us the opportunity to take a challenge and try and do something constructive to help ourselves grow and to challenge ourselves in so many different ways. My challenge right now may change from day to day, but I'm hoping to try to get some projects that I've started completed, or not even worry about completing them, but working in them and not moving on to any other new things. So this is my dear Shanny cousin. It's Shannon's Way, and I will find a way to cover up the rest of that name. So I have the A.J.C. Fates, angels, coincidence, I don't know. You tell me.